Hell yeah, it is. Man, who eats no collard greens that small?
The fastest way to lose a client, not really.
Got my potatoes peeled and cubed up going into this 8-quart pot. Make sure it had enough water to cover the potatoes by at least 3 inches. Add a couple tablespoons of salt. Now bring them up to a boil and let them cook till they're fork tender. By fork tender, I mean you can pick it up with a fork, but with pressure it falls apart. Now completely drain all the water off of the potatoes. Now add them back into the pot, back on a low heat to dry some of the moisture out of them. While those are drying out, into a pan, 1 stick of butter, an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, 8 ounces of sour cream, a teaspoon of garlic powder, my Flavor Time Southern seasoning, salt, just stir it till everything is incorporated.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, the head coach of the Bears. This side down, but certainly not out yet. They sit at 2-4. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Ravens. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott and Brock Hayward with you on the call. This is rookie Tyler Loop to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. They've been short.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Benson on the counter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll toss it here to Benson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Pass brought in by Burden. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Benson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On the draw, this is Johnson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get ones of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play. 1st down.
They're going to run the draw here with Benson. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Loss of a yard.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So on 4th down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And keeping the zone read constant. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Into the hands of Pickens. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Bears.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion right. They give on 2nd to Benson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Williams to throw on 3rd. This one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another run for Henry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Running once more with Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 17.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
This one left for Lamar. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They'll run here following the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This one's set up for Lamar. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Motion, motion, motion.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
7. Bears 3. Tyler Luke to kick
All
off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Luther Burden now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears about set for their next possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard
Here's
line.
Williams. Here's a screen to Benson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good.
Williams going to run with it. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
Williams on
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Lamar out of the pistol. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
28 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
A loss of 2.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 12 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now lead by 10.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Bears 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Williams on first down. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Benson now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down the left sideline he goes. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Benson once more. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Working from the gun, Williams. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Santos' kick is good, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
One drawn up here for Lamar. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Nice tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They go quickly here. It's out to Hopkins. Will muster a little down to the 30. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. This is Henry on second. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears send Trey Benson back out on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the New York Jets. And this is Jordan Love. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Jets move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for DeAndre.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hill now from the gun. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Edwards on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop her at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's Henry on the counter. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Going with King Henry here. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
King Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Lamar now from the gun. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. He connects downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Henry on the option. It's inside the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed to put 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Gordon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. One play action. Williams hits him on the in route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. 1st down, Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he scores. scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
14.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
First down, here's Lamar. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Tyreek Stevenson.
Throwing again is Lamar. To his wide out, it's a screen. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Have to give on a zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you can keep it a closer eye on plays like that one.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that brings up fourth and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
First and 10 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
The Bears and Trey Benson back out on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Benson on first and 10. He dodged the tackle. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears
staying on the ground with Benson. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That one gains 7. And it'll be first down Bears.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 7. First down, Chicago.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
It's Benson on the give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Third down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer. But I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. The drive begins with Henry. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears and Trey Benson back out on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Bears, first down. A gain of 30. First down, Bears.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Give him 13 on that play.
13 yards.
And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now an inside give to Benson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
The give now to Benson. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Motioning the tight end left. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play.
Williams off the play fake.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
23.
That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Henry running left. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Very small gain, if anything here. Maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he has this one past the 50, and he'll start downhill into Bears territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson keeping it himself. Here he goes again. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score in the game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Bears 23.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears send Trey Benson back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10 now. Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
For a Bears 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Benson once more. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Williams from the gun. He has the burst over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple.
Brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and long for him here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. From the pistol, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens go up by 19.
42. Bears 23.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Burden now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Williams on first down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bears first down. It's a gain of 20.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 more yards. Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Throwing from the gun here.
4-yard line.
Some on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. He has room past the 25. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense up to the line fast.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 4 yards.
They send a man in motion. Williams set to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. So first down from the 41. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning arrive just yet. So they're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down
So we
behind
do
the
get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
at the 27.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. This is Henry on second. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens moments away from their 4th win of the year. Jackson now on third. He's going to run for it. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
It's a gain of 20. And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.